Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca with Learning Together by Grace, and in this video I am going to make you some freezer friendly breakfast meals. Are y'all ready? I am. Let's go. Alright y'all, so here's the plan. We're going to see if this is going to work. I'm going to try to do these freezer breakfast meals in 2 hours. I'm planning on doing some sausage maple pancakes. You know those little sausages and they come on a stick with a pancake around it? It looks like a corn dog. Well, my husband loves those things, so I was like, let me see if I can make them here. So we're going to try that out today, and I'm going to try to do some French toast sticks. I made some cinnamon raisin bread in my bread machine, and I'm going to make that with some like crunchy cereal on the outside. They're delicious. And I got some croissants from the grocery store, so I'm gonna make some croissant sandwiches. I made some English muffins from scratch, so I'm thinking about doing some breakfast sandwiches with that. If not, if I don't make breakfast sandwiches with those English muffins, I can just freeze them and it'll be fine. And then I was thinking about doing some breakfast burritos as well as potentially, this is a question mark, maybe some sausage biscuits and bacon biscuit sandwiches. We'll see. I'm giving myself 2 hours and that's it. So whatever I don't get done, it'll have to wait for another day. All right, so first up, I am going to put my bacon in the oven. Alright, so I've decided to place my pork sausage links in the oven as well. It'll help them cook faster. I'm just thinking of ways to cook everything faster. Just gonna dump it right in there like that. And let them cook in the oven alongside the bacon. Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to work on my French toast. So this is the raisin bread that I made. And I'm just gonna cut each piece of bread or each slice of bread into 4 pieces. This was a part of another slice that didn't cut out so well. But anyway, okay, so I'm making my milk and egg mixture. I'm gonna do about 1/2 cup of milk. If I need more, I'll just make more, but for now, that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna whisk that, and then I'm going to add maybe about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring in there. I'm gonna add my vanilla now. Not that much. So next what I'm about to do is make my cereal topping. I'm gonna add maybe about 1 cup of cereal to here, and I'm gonna pulse it in my blender. If you don't have a blender, you can actually just put it in a Ziploc bag and just use a rolling pin, or even you can use your hands to kind of crunch it up if you want to. That's actually a little bit more than 1 cup. That's probably 1 1/4 cup. Oh well, it's okay. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pulse this. All right, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna take it and I melted 3 tablespoons of butter. So I'm gonna pour that in there and mix it all together. So of course, you guys, you can use any kind of cereal that you like. I am just using this Kashi organic blueberry cluster cereal. We actually don't buy cereal a lot anymore. I make granola and we'll eat that as cereal. So I'm trying to do as much homemade stuff as I can, but I do like a good cereal. I actually had this for breakfast this morning. It was so good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my bread pieces, add them to the egg and milk mixture, and then I'm going to cover it with the cereal. I'm going to bake these in my oven at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll check on it probably at 10 minutes and see what I need from there. But yeah, this is how you can get French toast done fairly quickly and not have to cook it over the stove, and it turns out yummy. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get started on our sausage pancakes. And so I just folded the foil in maybe like 1-inch folds. Yeah, probably about 1-inch folds. And I'm just folding the very end over itself. I can't talk right now. And I'm just kind of making like a corn dog shape, if you will. And I'm just placing them inside of my frying pan. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with some batter. Oh, it's already starting to heat up. Let me turn that off while I talk. I'm gonna start off with the batter, and then I'm gonna add a link inside of the batter, and I'll allow it to cook maybe a minute, maybe. I don't know if I'll even let it cook that long. And then after that, I will add a little bit more, well, first I'll add some maple syrup, and then I'll add a little bit more batter to the top of it. All right, here's the first one. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, I'll bring you in closer in just a bit. Yeah, I'm just filling it up enough so that it can take the shape of my corn dog mold. I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, I have my sausages here. I'm just gonna place one inside like that. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. All right, y'all, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of maple syrup in each of them, like that, just to give it that maple syrup flavor. Of course, if my family members want to add more, they can. Okay, I'm gonna add batter to the top of this. And then I'll be flipping these over. All right, y'all, I'm about to flip one over. I'm a little nervous. How do I do it? Okay, there we go. Just flip it. Just flip it, Becca, just flip it. So there's one. Ah! There's two. Here's a third one. All right, I'm gonna keep flipping these bad boys over. All right, we're taking our first one out. Let's see. Some of these are still going. Oop, part of that came off. But that's okay. All right, I'm gonna keep working on these. I'm gonna open one of these up and see how it turned out for y'all. Look at that. It's not necessarily the prettiest thing in the world, but nonetheless, it'll work. And yeah, it's pretty cool. There you go. You got a sausage pancake dog without the stick. I just want to show y'all this really quick so that you know what you might be up against. Some of the sides didn't get all the way done, so I'm just putting them back in the pan and just allowing them to get cooked on the sides. That is all. All right, I am removing my French breadsticks from the oven. Okay, y'all, I have just under 30 minutes left. I am about to make my sausages. And after that, I'll start assembling my sandwiches. I won't be doing the biscuits today. Nope, that's not happening. But I'm all right with it. This is good enough. All right, y'all, while my sausages are cooking, I'm gonna start on some scrambled eggs. These are gonna go inside of my burritos. So I'm doing 10 eggs, and so yeah, that's it. I'm doing 10 eggs. I don't know what I was about to say, but yeah, these are gonna go inside of my burritos. All right, I'm gonna pour the entire thing right here in my cast iron skillet and scramble them. All right, y'all, so I have my supplies together. I'm gonna start bagging these things up. So I'm getting ready to assemble my breakfast burritos. And so I'm going to do 5 sausages and 5 bacon burritos. These are stuck together, y'all. Get that off of there. So I'm gonna start off with my sausage. So I'm gonna take a slice of cheese. I'm gonna take some eggs. And I'm gonna start off with the leftover sausage links that I had. And just roll it. And then I'm gonna take a piece of parchment paper and roll it in the parchment paper like this. I'm making one without egg because y'all sadly have egg allergies. So this one will be mine, and I'll make sure that I mark it so that no one else eats my burrito. All right, so I'm gonna do two breakfast burritos with bacon and no eggs on it because I forgot to do it with the sausage. I only did one with the sausage. So these 2 will be mine. So yeah. All right, y'all, so here are the English muffins that I made, and I'm actually going to use my sandwich maker to make the sandwiches for the English muffins and my croissants. I'm gonna start with the English muffins, 2 English muffin sandwiches without eggs and 2 croissant muffins without eggs, and then the rest I'll do with the eggs. We're gonna add the bread, then the cheese, gotta get it right, and then the sausage. And it's gonna get it toasty for me. Set that for just 2 minutes and it should be good. All right, my time is up. So let me grab them. These definitely work better when you have eggs because it holds things together a little bit better. And I'm gonna allow those to cool and I'll wrap those up. In the meantime, I'm going to get started with my croissants. Add the bottom part of the croissant, and then go in with my cheese. Put that on 2 minutes. My timer just went off, y'all. I took my croissant sandwiches out, and now I'm going to do the same thing with my bacon pieces. Let these cool, and I'll actually just make a bag for myself for all of the croissant and English muffin sandwiches for me. All right, now that I have all of my sandwiches made, you are going to get to see the sandwich maker with egg. So I'm gonna start off with the sausage first. And the egg goes here. So you literally crack it and you place it right in there. And I'll show you guys. I think this is the coolest thing. I'm gonna add some cracked pepper and just a little bit of salt, like that. Okay, now we're gonna add the cheese to the top English muffin and put it on top of there. And I'm gonna let it cook for 2 minutes. All right, our sandwich is done. So essentially this is what happens. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cook this longer because, let's see. My husband doesn't like over easy egg, so you can poke a hole. If you don't like over easy egg, you can poke a hole in that yolk. So I'm gonna cook it for just 1 more minute so that I can get that yolk fully cooked. But I like over easy eggs, like, you know, when I used to eat eggs. Yeah, I liked over easy eggs. But anyway, I'm gonna cook that for 1 more minute. All right, there we go. Egg is cooked. Well, I know my husband likes it. We're gonna put it on here to let it cool down. Now that's one thing, this can get messy when you add that egg to it. But let me tell y'all something, these sandwiches, oh my gosh, they taste so good. I'm just gonna clean that cheese off before I add the next ones to it. Okay, y'all, here are all of my freezer meals. I have my sausage, pancakes, I have my French toast sticks. These are some burritos, bacon, egg, and cheese, the sausage, egg, and cheese burritos, and some without the egg in both. And then I have the bacon, egg, cheese, English muffins. I have the sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins. And then this bag is mine. It has English muffins, croissants with bacon or sausage and cheese, no egg. So all of these should keep up to 3 months in the deep freezer or freezer. And in order to heat them up, you can use the microwave, keep them inside, like the sandwiches and the wraps, burritos, keep them inside these parchment papers and heat them up maybe 20, 30 seconds. I would check them in between. And, or either air fryer, your toaster oven if you have one of those, and then the French sticks, I would just put them directly in the oven to heat up, or either the air fryer. I mean, you can microwave them if that's your thing. They probably will be kind of soggy. And then I would do the same thing for these, air fryer, or maybe the oven. Maybe microwave if you want to, but usually the microwave doesn't do too well with heating up these sorts of things. But yeah, all of this can keep up to 3 months. So thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end. It actually took me longer than those 2 hours that I said. Yeah, it was probably a little bit over 3 hours. I think if I had not done the sandwiches in my sandwich maker, I could have just whipped up some eggs and just added them and not worried about toasting them. But the sandwich maker makes them so much better, y'all. But anyway, thank you guys again for stopping by and sticking around to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I sure hope that you learned something today. If you did, put it in the comment section. You guys take care and thanks for stopping by.